just want the taste of your lips on mine. I just want the taste of your lips on mine. Just before we start, like I said, now, it's just a background interview, and we just want to understand you, get your story, basically. And that's it, man. It's a conversation, right? Okay. First and foremost, welcome to Joburg. I know you came all the way from Durban. How are you feeling today? How's your day being like?
My day has been very busy, but also exciting. Having cameras following me around, being able to record a new song that I'm working on. So yeah, it's just all the vibes, man. And I'm really excited to be here, to be in Joburg, to be in Harrison Crump's house, and just feel the love all around here.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're from Durban. And you're doing your thing. You're in high school. You're about to be a star. A lot of us, we just about to hear your story. So just tell us about yourself. Who are you and what are you about?
Well, for starters, my name is Shardenay. I'm somebody who is driven by my passion for music. I've had the passion for a long time, so for me it's a privilege and an honor to have been able to get the opportunity to be able to record in a studio, make songs, get experience, learn, especially since I write my own songs. So as time goes, the level gets better and stuff like that. So it's been an amazing learning experience for me. I would say that I am a very bubbly person, but shy at the same time, 2 in 1. I'm a very hard worker. I would say I am determined, especially when I put my mind to something. Then I do see that I am determined and committed, and yeah.
And I just love the fact that you write your own songs, right? And how old are you? Only 18? How old are you?
I'm 17. I'm going to be 18 in September.
Wow, you're 17. So when did you realize that, first of all, you can sing, and number 2, you have the gift of songwriting? Tell me, paint a picture. Where were you? Were you young? Were you at school? Or, how did that happen for you?
So I was very young, but it wasn't me who discovered it. My mother saw something there in my family as well. So I started singing about grade 2, 3. But that was very informal. It was just getting there, trying to see where I can build, where I can learn. My mother, I didn't have voice training at all. So my mother would be the one to be like, that's off key, or change this, And then my songwriting only officially began in grade 8, and that was when I recorded Crushing on You. So the first time that I recorded it was the first time that I had written. So that's when I discovered that I could write.
Oh wow, Crushing on You, is that the song that was playlisted on radio?
Yes, it was. It was on Gagasi FM, if I'm not mistaken, and on some music channels on DSTV as well.
That's amazing. So the first song that you wrote ended up on radio.
Yeah.
How did that feel for you?
It was always a surreal thing for me. Every time my friends would call me, oh my God, I heard your song on the radio, and I'd just be so perplexed, but also so intrigued, and I felt so grateful that could have been me, because it was my first time, and that doesn't always happen, when you start something and then you on the radio or you on TV or whatever the case is. So for me it was very, very emotional as well, because it's okay, I can do this, if I had any doubts in myself. So it was a very beautiful thing.
So, you mentioned that your mom has played a very important role in, guiding you. So she's obviously supportive. Tell me about, your relationship with your mother. How is it like having a mom that supports your career and just, growing up like that?
She really has been my support system since the beginning of time. And I'm very proud to say that she is my best friend. My mother and I get along like a house on fire. And it's just such a blessing to be able to have a mother like that who supports me no matter what I do. Even if it's something that maybe she wants me to do and I don't want to do it, she still 100% supports me on whatever decisions I take, whichever roads I take. And we talk about everything together. So it's really been a blessing and an honor to have a mother like her in my life. It really makes life easier, and it makes me doing things out of my comfort zone even easier, because I know that no matter what happens, I'll have her support.
And then obviously, your mother is the one that is encouraging you to come to Joburg to pursue, your dream of recording songs. And in the process, then you met, Harrison Crump, who is, if you listen to house music, is a legend.
Yeah.
Tell me about that relationship with working with Mr. Crump.
It was very, I was very intimidated, because before I even knew about Harrison Crump, my mother and Harrison's wife are very good friends from high school. So she was like, okay, he's down, bring Shard so that, he can hear what she has, and then let's see what. So I was very intimidated. I went there with my purple guitar and I played something for him, and he was like, okay, you can come to Joburg and record. So when he said that there could be something there, for me that was like a wow moment, because he's a big name. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me that was like, okay, so maybe you do have potential, maybe you do have something. So that really helped. And coming into studio, he's been helping me, giving me advice on how to fix this or how to do this better, or to be original as well. So it's also been an honor to work with him, because I've learned a lot along the way.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so the first song that you wrote is got playlisted. You're still barely legal, you're still very young, you are in high school. So now my question is, so far, how's the dynamics between you and your friends and school? Is it something that affects your schoolwork, or is it something that you're like, okay, cool, you're gonna get into it fully after school? And what are your plans around you being an artist and school and furthering your studies?
Okay, so I'm gonna tackle the part about my friends first. With regards to that, they are very supportive. They were always encouraging me to do better and to do more and to just get out there, because they believe in my gift as well. So that's really been great for me to have that kind of support all around: my mother, my friends, my siblings, my family. So that's really been a privilege on that note. And with regards to juggling schoolwork and music, this year is my most crucial year because I am in matric. So I did plan to take a little, like a small break until I'm done matric. But I'm here recording because we want to get some stuff out and some stuff finished and polished, etc. So there's that. But before matric, I was able to juggle it fine, because I have had to master the art of balance, and because I sing and because I'm also a school enthusiast, I had to find a way to bring them both into my life and make that a factor. And so I had to master the art of balancing. So there's that. And after school, I plan on taking a gap year. And in that gap year, I'll be working on music, trying to build, trying to make new sounds, etc. Trying to discover more of who I am, trying to get my name out there. And then I do plan on getting a nursing degree as well, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you, is music like, AKA once said that he has no plan B. Yeah. Music is his office. So I wanted to understand, are you in the same headspace? But I guess you said you also want a degree.
Yeah, I do also want a degree, and I don't think that you have to choose one, because in today's society it makes it available to you to be able to do so many things at one time. So I'm not limiting it to just music, or I'm not limiting it to just studies. I want to do both.
So before we get into the EP and the project, obviously you're young and you understand like what's happening in the game, right? And then looking by the game, I mean like the music industry, there are more and more young people getting into it, more and more young girls. Looking at the industry, do you feel like there's pressure, or do you feel like you wanna get to certain levels? Or I'm just interested in that. Or is there a benchmark? Are you looking at other people? Maybe you look at like, okay, cool, if I can get, not that you want to be like them, but achieve certain things, or what's your headspace around that?
For me, the thing about making music for me was always the fact that I wanted people to listen to my music, to enjoy it, maybe resonate with it, maybe be like, this music gives me a peace of mind. So for me, it's always been about making music for the people, so that they can enjoy what I have to offer, and that they can find comfort and peace and just happiness in that. But as far as awards and stuff like that go, I mean, the sky's the limit. I don't put a limit to that, so
Yeah.
I'll be grateful for whatever comes at me.
Okay. I heard there's a project called French Shardenay. What is that?
Yes, that is. It's a song that has a French chorus that Harrison and I have been working on. It was, I think, 2022. He was playing the track in the studio and he left it to play there. He was like, I just have this beat. And so he left it to play, and that's when I wrote the chorus. And so it's a really, really vibey song. It's very sexy. It's very unique in its genre. So I'm very excited for that one, especially because I've taken a different take on it. And I think that's what working with Harrison has been like. I've gotten the privilege of experiencing so many different genres, and I haven't just been limited to one. So like there's been a house track, there's been R&B track, there'll be now this French song. So I like the diversity and the variety that I have been able to do while working with him.
Yeah, and tell me, you touched on it about the different genres of the EP, but the EP, like, do you know how many songs you've got there? And then, like, are you working with anybody else besides Harrison Crump?
As of right now, I have no features. So the plan was that I came to Joburg and, like I said, polish up some things, write some new songs, and we're just gonna try and see where that gets us and see what fits on an EP and what we plan on releasing as a single. So yeah.
Okay. Does it have a name yet, the EP?
No, it doesn't have a name yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're still trying to finish it up, I think. The name will come later.
You know what I'm asking, right? Because, in SA, we're such a diverse community.
Yes.
Looking at you, I can't figure out, are you colored? Are you Indian? Does that play a factor in the type of music that you produce?
I would say no. And somebody asked me today, like, how do you write your music? Do you get a feel from the beats? Do you write before you get the beat? You get the beats and then write? And for me, I've always said whatever I'm feeling when I'm listening to that beat, whatever that beat inspires will be what I write. So I think that is the only factor that influences my writing and the songs or the styles that I make my songs in.
Now, I want to know, like, 10 years from now, like, where is Shardenay chilling? Like on a random Wednesday, Thursday afternoon. Ideally.
My goal is always to be better. And like I said, very humbly, is that wherever this road takes me, I'll be grateful. So even if I am sitting in the same space, as long as I have been progressing and I have been working towards my craft and improving and I'll be at peace. Because at the end of the day, I feel like it's about working on it consistently, trying to be better. Not even looking at the outcome, but focusing on the journey. Because if you focus on the journey, your destination will be great.
Okay. I want to know now from you, obviously, I always keep saying you're young, but you are young, and it's so fascinating. And, today you guys move so quick, right? In the dating world, you're a public figure, you'll be there. There will be a lot of guys and girls look at you like, damn, I want to date her, What is your reaction to that?
My reaction is that I'll keep my private life private, and I'll keep my, let's say, artistic life artistic. So I like to keep my relationships very personal, because for me that's something that I can control. There's other things that I can't control and stuff like that. So something that's special and belonging to me, I'd like to keep it that way.
Okay. Shardenay, 17, you're about to take over the world. What is your message to, like, the kids out there or people that will be watching this interview after the music drops?
I would like to say to them that they should let their passion drive them to the bigger things that they are yet to achieve. The sky is not even the limit. If you can go out there and do as much as you can, let your passion drive you. Like, don't put a limit on yourself. Don't try to tell yourself, oh, but this. Oh, but my parents are not supportive. Oh, but how am I going to get here? Oh, but when you have passion, there'll be people around you who recognize that and will help you to get onto that journey that you are so longing and willing to be on.
Before we wrap up, I wanted to touch on the music a bit. The songs that I finished. There's French Shardenay, there's Keep Your Head Up.
Yes,
yeah, tell me about that one.
Keep Your Head Up was a song that I wrote for myself, basically, because a lot of the times I find myself doubting myself, and I just realized that I need to keep my head up, because the way that I view myself is the way that other people will view me as well. So that was just a message to myself to know that no matter how many times I fall, or no matter how many times things may go wrong, at the end of the day I need to keep my head held high and keep on pushing.
Oh, that's hard to believe that you doubt yourself with a powerful voice and the skill to write. Why do you think that happens?
I think that happens because it's who I am. I don't like thinking highly of myself. I don't like comparing myself or saying that I'm better than other people. So for me, it's like I'm always putting pressure on myself to be better. I think I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and when things are not up to my standard that I do, then I get frustrated and then I get angry with myself and stuff like that. So I think that's just a me thing that I need to work on. But there's nothing I can't overcome.
Okay, any other tracks on the EP?
Yes, I'm Over You. I'm working on one right now. We over a lot of people done with nonsense. Not tolerating nonsense from now onwards. So yeah, I'm Over You. Never. There's a lot more that we haven't got names to yet, but there's a song that I just recorded before this interview. The basis of it, we still need to do harmonies and ad-libs, etc. But I'm very excited for that one as well, because it's really a song that you can dance to and get down to, so I'm excited.
Okay, and then how can people get a hold of you if they want to follow your social media?
Well, they can find me on Instagram at Shardenay, SHARD_ENAY. The same goes for TikTok. Yes, and with regards to finding my music, you'll find that on all digital platforms: YouTube, Apple Music, Deezer, etc., Spotify. So,
thank you so much.
Move over me and impose. I just want the taste of your lips on mine. Come close.